Recording in progress.
Recording in progress.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, that's a filter. I thought that was just you.
Yeah, of course you did. With my mustache and my lipstick and my blush and my.
Oh. Is Lucas joining?
No, it's just us.
All right. I can go for an hour.
Yeah. Well, Zoom's gonna kick us off in like 30 minutes. So it will probably be done at about like 40, 42 is my guess.
42 minutes?
Yeah.
The podcast?
No, just the first half.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Did you watch the movie already?
I did, yeah. It was horrible. I hated it.
You hated it, huh?
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed it.
The acting was so bad.
I thought the acting was okay.
Well, I'm a film critic professionally, historically,
You're a climber.
perceptually. I'm a climaxer personally.
So how should we start this? We could be
Uh,
climbing,
yeah.
and then one of us falls,
And then I go,
and then what?
then you die.
Oh, I die.
Yeah,
I'm
you die.
I'm the one that falls, but you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like me. I'm like, and then you're just like,
Uh, and then we're
what
in.
what do I do now? Yeah. It's beautiful. I love it. Did you love the AI that I made?
Of Lucas and the tiger?
And the one of all of us on the bear?
Oh, I didn't see that one. Is that in Snapchat?
Yeah. That
Can you
nailed
repeat?
you perfectly.
Oh shit. Yeah, it did. It
I've
made
been
me look like I took a bunch of acid though. My
I'm
eyes are all pupils.
I'm doing Chat GPT to make YouTube thumbnails because Skype used to have like the dual screens where it would show all of our reactions, but these ones is just one person because it focuses on who's talking. So
You
I was
could
like,
change that.
I know, but I don't know if it'll change the thumbnail portion of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, I'm gonna make some fun thumbnails.
Nice. I see that.
So
Heck yeah.
heck yeah. So I'll have to do some stuff with this, but yeah, let's
Are we
pretend
doing
we're
are we doing
climbing.
Audacity or do you just want to use the audio off this?
I'm going to use Audacity just as a backup in case.
Okay.
But we can use the audio off this. It sounds actually much better than Skype's did. And just make sure like you click that audio, the microphone on the bottom left, and set your microphone to your actual
Yeah, I checked that.
microphone instead of
Okay, hang on. I gotta boot up Audacity.
because I know Lucas, he can't. He does his video on his phone and then is recording on
Mhm.
his computer. So his audio sounds a little worse when it's on Zoom. But if we can both use it so that it's coming through this good shit, yeah, that's the stuff.
That's the good shit right there.
Look at my chain. Look at this bad boy.
Oh, dang, dude. Is that real zirconium?
It's silver. It was
Yeah.
$200.
I had to grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
Is it a chain? Oh my God. Is he gonna go get a chain?
Oh God.
Cold smoke? Oh
When you
God.
when you fall off, that's I'm gonna take that and my reaction to the fireball shot is gonna be my
Okay. And then if the recording ends, we'll just keep your Audacity running and don't say anything, and I'll start up a new Skype,
Mhm.
and then I'll just cut the
Do
block
you
of silence out.
do you have to send me a new link?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right, got it. I'm
let's
ready.
we're gonna follow. You gotta use all the climbing lingo you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me open my fireball shot.
Yeah, that's good. Can't believe you're gonna do this.
It's a Tuesday night.
Oh my goodness. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Tuesday night. Oh, okay. A one, two, three, play.
I just so I'm thinking a heel hook up to a crimp here, and just yeah, set your cam right in that crack.
Uh, I don't know about
I'm
you. I don't think my body crimps like that. I don't.
I, I'm trying to run beta for you here, but you're just not listening. Just relax.
Oh, oh,
Don't
oh,
fall. Don't fall.
oh. Okay, okay. How do I crimp?
Well, put your hand in that crack and make a fist, and now use
Oh,
that as a handhold.
oh, that feels kind of
Yeah,
good. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, that's not my crack, homie.
Oh, okay. That crack. Okay,
Yeah,
got
the
it.
the crack. Yeah,
Okay, fist it up. All right, now heel hook.
heel hook.
So this left leg's got to come 180 degrees above. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think you can do that.
Okay, yeah. This is
Don't fall. He's falling. He's falling.
that, that, ah!
Oh, oh no, he's dead. He's dead. Oh.
For people that don't watch the YouTube, like Devin's reaction to me falling was him taking a shot of fireball.
Oh my god, dude! I think that's the first shot of like liquor I've taken in years.
Yeah, you say you're not good at liquor anymore. That's
I
why I was surprised you had fireball in your house.
We got it for a Grizz game, and then we snuck it in and didn't drink it.
Smooth, yeah.
Yeah,
Football or basketball?
football.
Mm.
I don't fuck with basketball.
If you watch a basketball game live, you'd probably enjoy it. They're fun.
Yeah, true. True, true,
Any
true, true, true.
anything's fun when you go to a live sporting event. Went to a live
Yeah,
track and field, great time.
I went to the my first live football game at the Grizz Stadium, and I
Huh?
got there, and my first reaction was like, "Where's the announcer?" Because I thought the announcer on TV was like actually there,
I mean, there are some that are there.
but you don't hear him.
No, no, you don't hear the play-by-play and the
I,
color commentary at all.
yeah, I thought that was like a part of it.
Not
Oh my god!
not like you
Sorry,
do when you're climbing a mountain.
climbing a mountain.
I like to think that like we in that opening skit we weren't climbing a mountain. It was just like a small hill.
It was
And
yeah,
I'm I'm
it was
inverted
actually monkey bars in a playground.
90 degrees. What did I do now? Devin, help me. And you're doing just shots. He's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, crimp it."
I
What does crimping it mean?
think it's just a kind of grip. So it's like
Oh.
a
It,
really like fingertip.
it felt like a way to contort your body.
It could be.
Hmm. Well,
Honestly, I haven't climbed that much, so
but you're the most experienced climber here. But
hmm.
maybe not the most experienced podcaster, which makes it perfect for this movie. And before we
Movie.
get into it, I've got questions for you.
Please.
First question, are you afraid of heights?
Yes.
I think it's like one of only two things that humans are instinctively scared of at a like a primal thing. Like things like spiders and snakes and the dark. The dark might be one of them, but I know heights and loud noises specifically are like the two primal things you're born with fears. Other ones are
Interesting.
ingrained. Yeah.
That makes fucking free climbers even crazier to me.
Free climbers are nuts. Oh
Have you
my
seen
god.
those guys who like are climbing the buildings, the urban free climbers?
Yeah. And then they're doing like one-handed like push-ups on the edge of a goddamn Chrysler building, and you're like, all right, it's good seeing you die.
Right?
Like, so that was my first question.
Yes.
Second question. Do you like B67 radio tower?
Dude, I'm so glad you asked. Decommissioned TV towers are my fetish.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And then, last question. Do you like push-up bras?
Yeah, they never work for me. There's not enough there.
I, c-
Yeah,
I,
dude.
I,
Now,
I could maybe
now,
get a touch of cleavage with one.
now you with a push-up bra. Now we're
That
talking.
now that we're talking. Well, if you've answered yes to being afraid of heights, liking the B67 decommissioned radio tower, or Brandon in a push-up bra, you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the movies.
Movie.
And I'm Brandina with
And
my
I'm
facial hair.
Devin.
Oh, goodness. He took another shot. And this week we watched a film from 2022 that really went viral all over Instagram and Facebook Reels. I kept seeing just snippets of it. It's
Same.
called Fall. And before we get into it, we're drinking beers. Devin's got Fireball. Oh, it looked bigger when you grabbed it. Looked like a big thing.
No, it's just a shooter.
It
Did
was
you think
just
I
a sh-
just took a pull of a fireball, like
I
a
did think you took a
handle of
pull.
fireball?
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't think it was like a big one, but like a little like pint one or something. I'm
Yeah,
on
no,
my
it's
90-day water cleanse.
ooh. Is that where you're only allowed to drink water for 90 days? You're not allowed to eat food?
Correct. And Lucas is doing the opposite. He's on a 90-day solids cleanse. So he's putting all of his food through a dehydrator, and his poops are sharp right now.
Nice.
He might be dead.
It's it's a cubism art. He's pooping cubes.
Wow. He's actually just a deer.
Yeah.
I've always thought about other animals' poops. Like, why does their body make it like that? Why is it pebbly? What what anatomically causes a poop to form like that? It just doesn't physically make sense.
Something about grass. I know, dude, I swear to God, I'm feeling that fireball. Where did my phone go? Hang on. It's in my hand. I'm pretty sure wombats poop cubes. Do
That's crazy.
wombats poop squares? Yeah, dude. Hold on. Look, hold on. Look at this poop. That wombat poop. It's in
That's
cubes.
that doesn't or not psychologically, physiologically make sense. Like how how does the anatomy of a colon create perfect right angles? What the hell?
Well, see, it all starts when a
When a mommy
mama and
and a
a
dad
papa
love each other very much. Yeah, I get
they
it.
start. Yeah, it's about love.
Oh,
You wouldn't get it.
okay.
You learned all about pharmacy, but you didn't learn enough about love.
That's what
And
they
love
don't.
is what make poops cubes.
That's what they
But,
don't teach you in med school
yeah,
about love.
right.
You should tell that to Emily one day.
I tell her all the time. I say you didn't learn this in med school, and then I'll be like, "Did you know that hearts have three valves?" She's like, "Yeah, actually, I did learn that in med school."
She's got you there. Well,
Yeah.
we're drinking our beers, and we've got a director. His name is Scott Mann, two N's. And he's not known for a whole lot, but he did a short film called The Sneeze. He did Planet Pop, a short film called The Chain Gangs, something called Down Amongst the Dead Men, a short called The Pocket Thief, a short called Tug of War, The Tournament, Heist, Final Score, and 3 episodes of The Oath. So not really anything that I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
But a short film called The Sneeze I could get behind.
It's about like a killer sneeze. It's like
Shit.
rubber.
Or like
Or
Lavalantula or
the
the
one about the couch.
yeah, Killer Sofa.
Yeah, but it's
We
about
wa-
a sneeze.
we watched Killer Sofa on here. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
When in the rejected tagline, "My lover, my lazy boy," or the rejected title, "My lover, my lazy boy."
That's way better.
I know it wasn't even a sofa because it was a chair.
Was it really?
It was a recliner.
I think there isn't there a movie about a girl whose vagina has teeth and she goes around killing
I
people with
think it's
it.
called Teeth. Yeah. I saw a
Yeah.
clip of that recently on Instagram or Facebook Reels too. That's been on my list for forever. We'll have to do that eventually.
Have you heard of Tusk?
I have heard of Tusk. That's also on my list.
Yeah. I'll be on there for Tusk.
You're gonna join for Tusk. We're
Yeah.
gonna do that and Eraserhead back to back,
Oh, yeah.
and
Now we're
Teeth.
talking.
We're just gonna do like fucked up stuff, different styles, but and then a writer. His name is Jonathan Frank. He wrote Chain Gangs, that short. He wrote The Tournament. He wrote Final Score. He wrote a short film called Septic and a film called Mara. So still nothing I know.
Yeah.
And Scott Mann also wrote it, but he hasn't written everything he directed. Just Down Amongst the Dead Men and The Short Pocket Thief. So nothing of note. And kind of neither the cast either. I don't know any of these people except I kind of know the dad, like barely.
Oh, dude, he was in The Walking Dead. He was
Yeah,
Dean in The
he's
Walking
Dean.
Dead, and he was also in Grey's Anatomy.
I didn't know that, but I thought I recognized him from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, dude, he's a fantastic actor. I don't know what the fuck he was doing here.
Because otherwise, you've got Grace Caroline Curry and Virginia Gardner, who are basically the entire film. It's
Yeah.
mostly just that. You've also got Gooding. You've got Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who played Dean. Jasper Cole, Daryl Dennis, Bam Erickson, and Julia Pace Mitchell. So just that one guy I know.
Yeah.
And like we said, very underutilized.
What he got like maybe 2 minutes of screen time?
The Vultures got more.
Oh, those vultures, man. Those looked really good. Were
The
those trained vultures?
I don't
Is this in your
know.
cat's facts?
It's not in my cat's facts. The vultures did look good.
What about your vultures facts? Are they even called
Oh
vultures
shit,
facts?
we might have to call them vultures facts or falks.
What was that even supposed to be?
It's facts and fall mixed together. It's falks.
Falks. Falks.
We might be getting ahead of ourselves, but that might be the winner. And then a plot for falks is that when a high-rise climb goes wrong, best friends Becky and Hunter find themselves stuck at the top of a 2,000-foot TV tower.
I have issues with most of this movie actually, but we'll get into it.
We'll get into it right now.
Oh yeah, fuck that movie. Like, okay, hold on. How so a ladder falls off, right?
Uh-huh.
So how that ladder is mounted is it's got two plates
Mm-hmm.
welded to the tower itself, and then it's got a bolt running from the plate to the ladder, and then
And then a
a
nut
bolt
on the other end.
not
Yeah.
on the other side. How the fuck did all the ladders fall off and all the welded plates fall off?
I don't know if the welded plates fell off, but
No, it's smooth, bro, because they could
oh,
have crawled down the welded plates.
those could have been good handholds. You're right.
Yeah,
But maybe they welded super poorly and spread them out 100 feet apart at each one. So you had to free fall and then grab onto it each time.
true. But I mean, dude, sometimes I think that like these things we watch like aren't didn't actually happen, and it really
And it's
gets to
like
me.
fiction. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Also,
come on.
I know they're talking about it being smooth, but like the whole time I was like, what if you did the thing like where you put the harness on and then you put it around the other end of the TV tower, you wrap it around and then use it as a counterweight and just scale down. I mean, it's
That might work.
easier said than done because you would obviously tire with that much counterweight going down 2,000 feet, but there's a chance at
Well,
a
no, they wouldn't
professional.
even have to go down 2,000 feet. They would have had to only go down the 100 feet to where the ladder was.
Yeah, it was like 250 or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
they could have probably
They,
done that.
I could have made that if I jumped. I could have
Anyway,
done that.
yeah. And then some history, small, but I've got some history, like micro history, small.
I think it was actually her story.
Micro her story. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
her story. And we
Yeah.
never talk about her story. It's always his
No,
story.
it's always history or hysterectomy or
Oh, a twist.
yeah, it's always about him, man.
Some history. Fall is a 2022 cycle or survival psychological thriller film. Originally, the film was intended to be as a short, so another short from this director. But according to director Scott Mann, the idea came to him while he was shooting the film Final Score at a stadium in the United Kingdom. He puts in quotes, "We were filming at height. And off camera, we got into this interesting conversation about height and the fear of falling and how that's inside of all of us, really, and how that can be a great device for a movie." Following the popularity of the film's Netflix release, a sequel was announced to be in development in March of 2023. But in October of 2023, it was revealed that two sequels were concurrently in development, while the Associated Studios viewed Fall as a franchise.
What the fuck, dude? This movie sucked. I'm
I,
angry about this.
I don't think the movie sucked, but I don't know how you can make a franchise out of it. All her
How
friends, they're all dead. Everyone died.
how many TV towers? Uh,
There was a she's so scarred from the two traumatic moments in her life. You think she's ever going to climb again?
no, no, it's
No,
got to be
there's no
someone else.
way.
This is gonna be the Avengers of the people falling off tall things.
Yeah, right.
She's the Green Lantern. They got
That's
it's
Justice
a
League.
yeah. No, no, yeah.
Yeah. And so with that, it's budget time. What do you think the budget for this film is?
$28. No, let me guess. Let me actually guess. 13 million.
You were closer with $28.
What? Yeah, what am I
It's,
thinking about? It's just two people on a pole.
it's $3 million. Oh man, $23 was, or $28 was actually closer. That's so funny. Yeah, so $3 million. You're right. It's two people on a pole. There was some good
Dancing.
there was some good like camera work, and there wasn't really any settings. There was that diner.
Yeah.
Is
All
that
felt
it?
very low budget.
What do you think this movie made opening weekend? It opened in theaters on August 14th, 2022.
I hope none, but probably like 13 million.
Damn, you should have said $28. It's $2.5 million.
That makes me feel good.
But that's
Bustin'
just
makes me feel good.
busting.
Yeah. That's what they say, isn't it?
What are you singing?
Ghostbusters?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
They do. I swear to God, they say Bustin' makes me feel good
Wow, I'm gonna
in
have
the
to listen to
song.
Ghostbusters
Yeah.
again. How about US and Canada total?
Probably like $13 million. It's got to be right one of these times.
I mean, it's closer than $28, but barely. It's $7.2 million.
Fuck. Lucas wins.
No, you're within 8 million on that. That's your first win.
Yeah. Well, Lucas won because he actually got them all right.
Oh, he knew. And then worldwide,
Mr. Worldwide,
Mr. Style, yes.
13 million. Final answer.
I mean, 18 million. You win.
Yes.
So it made times its budget. So that's a win. This movie was a hit.
Boo.
I know you didn't enjoy it.
It was one of those movies that are bad, but like are trying hard to be good. And those are the worst movies.
I don't even think it was that bad. I'm curious. We'll get into it.
Okay.
And then two taglines. Oh, I'm going to send them to you.
Okay. Beep, beep, beep,
Beep,
boop,
beep,
bop.
boop, boppy,
Beep,
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 bop.
beep, 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 beep.
I'm sending them to you telepathically.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Here they come. Two of them.
Fear reaches new heights.
You're so
I
good at that.
I fear I'm not as good as I once was, though.
That was good. It hit me in my soul.
Here we go. Dropping soon. There we go. I fucking nailed that one.
Nailed that one. So, two of them, and I kind of think both of them are okay. I think both of them are pretty good
Yeah,
taglines.
yeah. It's easy to make a pun about falling, though.
Dropping soon is pretty good.
Yeah,
Because if we tried to do anything on our own, it would be like drop into the theaters or
yeah. I'm falling for you.
yeah, fall. We're gonna catch you falling for this movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See you next fall.
Have a nice trip. That's a good one. Just have a nice trip.
Yeah, eat shit and die.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
B-67 bomber, look out below.
Ooh, I like that. And the bombs are human bodies.
The tagline has visuals, just human bodies falling from the sky from a
How do
stealth
I
bomber.
how do I put an effect on?
You go
I
to
don't.
effects.
Studio effects. Oh,
Yeah,
now we're talking.
now we're getting somewhere. You gotta look pretty like me. Except
Mm.
when I stick out my tongue, it glitches. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Ah.
Whoa. Whoa, where's your lipstick go, man?
Hmm. So, yeah, B-67 bomber bombing this theater, and then little people falling. I think that's a great tagline.
Yes, and I think it would really get the point of this movie across and confuse no one.
As great as the marketing team did, we did
Yeah,
better. How
yeah.
about facts? We could do Falks.
You could do Falks. You got to really emphasize the T.
Falks.
Falks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like but Falks.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Could do vulture facts.
Mm-hmm.
Could long drop and a short facts.
That's good.
You could do cat facts.
What about and I'm free, free facting. Yeah, I'm free facting. You loved it?
I loved it. Standing ovation, but I don't have legs.
That's so mean. Standing ovation, but I don't have legs. Is so funny.
It's
Look,
like so rude to say to someone who knows that you have legs too.
yeah, man, that's why would you even say that to anybody?
I'm sorry. I do have legs. You just suck.
Leg facts.
Oh, feet facts. Send me
These
your feet facts.
ooh, those are good. These facts have legs, like they're really moving. I think I think we got to go with feet facts or falks or and I'm free.
I'm leaning
Free
toward
facting.
faults.
Falks. All right, I'll take it.
Faults.
Let's do it. Falks.
Faults.
How many falks do you think I have?
You have six.
Yeah, you nailed it. It's 8.
I knew it.
So you didn't nail it, but you did win.
I
First
nailed it
is
in my
that
heart.
the filmmakers had considered green screens or digital sets, but ultimately opted for the real thing. They decided to build the upper portion of the tower on top of a mountain so that the actors would really appear to be thousands of feet in the air, even though in real life it was only just a little more than 100 feet off the ground.
Oh, I was the shots did look good.
Yeah, and that you gotta love a practical effect.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's kind of takes it back to that old like silent movie like Charlie Chaplin Buster Keaton style where they would do those scenes of they would use the movie magic to make it look like they were hanging from a clock tower or something, but it was all perspective.
Mm.
And so I mean they still were 100 feet high on a tower on top of a mountain, so I still kind of nerve
Oh
wracking.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. Especially when she climbs the top of it,
Hanging on.
dude. She like there's no, just no.
Next, the two lead actresses actually did the bulk of their own climbing stunts.
Really?
Yeah, that's good. Harder to disguise the stunts when they're not doing spins and flips and all that shit where you can like do the back of someone's head when it's just them climbing a
Yeah.
ladder, but
I feel like climbing stunts is a bit tough for them climbing a ladder.
yeah, that it
Because
would.
we saw what, like one shot of them on a rock wall and they didn't move, and then it was just climbing a ladder.
Yeah,
I hate this movie.
but some of the other you did say, "Wow, good job!" Like good for them for doing the stunts.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Good for
Some of the
them.
couple climbing things were good. Next, this one took me by surprise. The film's original dialogue, which included over 30 fucks, 30 F bombs, was dubbed out to make this a PG-13 film once Lionsgate picked up the distribution rights. And this was done using an AI dubbing technology system that alters the on screen mouth movements. So they didn't even do a reshoot, they just used AI to blur out the
Whoa.
fucks.
That's dystopian.
Which honestly, and I knew about this fact, couldn't tell where they were.
No, yeah, that's crazy. Never would have thunk.
Never would have funked, funked, funked.
Never would have fucked.
Yeah, there you go. And I don't. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't care if they would have said 30 F words in it.
Would I think it'd have made it better.
You think so? Made it
Yeah.
feel more real?
Yeah. I need a good couple fucks.
Oh, a couple.
Yeah. A few maybe if I'm feeling weird.
Next, that 2,000-foot B-67 TV tower that Becky and Hunter climb is actually a real television tower. According to the director, the film was based on the KXTV KOVR radio tower that is also known as the Sacramento Joint Venture Tower. It is a guide communication tower in Walnut Grove, California, just outside of Sacramento. And many base jumpers throughout the years have illegally trespassed onto the property, climbed the tower in order to jump off and parachute to the ground. Also, the Walnut Grove's location has made it the site of a rare collection of very tall radio and television transmission towers. The real tower itself is 2,049 feet,
That's crazy.
which is taller than any actual building in the United States.
It's like a little taller than me,
Yeah, about.
but not
And
too
a
much,
and a
probably.
lot taller than me.
Yeah. There's a wide margin.
Wide.
Hey yo.
Yeah, 2,049 feet because the tallest in the US is the One World Trade Center at 1779. So it's got that one beat by 270 feet.
How tall is the Burj Khalifa?
That one's like 2,800. So it's not quite as tall as that.
Oh,
The
that's
tallest
wild.
the tallest structure, the tallest building in North America is the One World Trade Center, but the tallest structure in America in the or in North America is the CN Tower in Toronto. But since it's just a tower, they don't count it as a true building.
Oh,
Same
okay.
same with this.
Whoa, do that again.
It's just like this.
Yeah, but shave your mustache so it's only the middle, and then say "Seek Hail."
No, no. I when you said shave your mustache so it's only the middle, for some reason I thought shave the middle so it's just like just the edges, and I was like, what? What is he trying to do?
That's a statement against Hitler.
The
It's like
reverse. I'm going for the reverse Hitler, guys. You wouldn't get it. It's a
I ref-
period piece.
I refuse to have any facial hair that Hitler would have had, so I should shave
I
only
shave
this.
I shave the middle and leave the edges. Oh, that's awesome. Next, oh, I kind of already said this. The perspective trick of building the top of the tower on a mountain overlooking a large drop is essentially the one used in the classic silent comedy from 1923 called Safety Last, which was released 99 years earlier. They're
Whoa,
still using this forced perspective shit a century later.
it's like what my grandpa used to say: perspective be forced in shit.
And that's why he was racist.
Yeah, yeah.
There in that Safety Last, the protagonist famously scaled the outside of a high-rise building, a clock tower, which in fact was only a facade constructed on the roof of another building, allowing for a view of the streets far below. So you build a
Oh,
set on the building. You don't make them actually climb it. You just make it look like that.
wow. I know they did some CGI because they had top-down views where they were like looking, like a
Or
drone shot from above.
or that one shot where the shoe falls and it's like spinning and following it.
Yeah, that was looked bad.
No, I thought that was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. But
Okay.
vertigo inducing for people that are sensitive to that shit.
Yeah. Or the fucking thing of where her body is falling down to the ground.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ooh.
I like how instead of like putting the phone directly in her, she put the phone in the shoe and then
Yeah.
put the shoe inside of her.
If only one of them had a Nokia, they could have solved that problem ages ago. It would have never broken. They could have just dropped that.
Also, they never tried calling 911 because
And that can get through without service, can't it?
yeah, because it uses every available tower, so it's not restricted by carrier.
Okay. Interesting.
And you could
What
also text 911,
what
and
if
it
you're on the
usually.
moon?
I'm pretty sure there's moon police. I think,
Yeah, we watched Iron Sky. There are moon
yeah,
Nazis, so there have to be moon police.
yeah. I
Now that
mean,
was a long time. That was episode 5? Episode 4?
was I there for that?
Yeah.
Moon Nazis.
Yeah, it was Liz was on, remember?
No, that was Adventures with Food Boy.
No, no, we watched Iron Sky and we had hot dogs and we drank Bud Lights and it was the 4th of July.
I believe you. I believe you. I don't remember it though.
Mm. This is probably a pretty bad episode or 4th episode.
Yeah.
Probably pretty bad. The audio quality is probably horrendous.
No, actually, yeah, going back and listening to that first episode, did we have an intro at that point though?
No, but by the second episode we did. But by the third episode is when, so the second episode we had intro, third episode we had movie clips in between our two pauses, and fourth episode we had an outro. So we were slowly adding pieces.
And now we have a gay man.
What?
Look at him. He's wearing lipstick. You know, it does
Mm-hmm.
it does surprisingly well.
I was putting on these effects. Tune into this YouTube video, this first one at whatever, any moment. I'm doing it the whole time. Looks kind of good. With the facial hair too, it's like weird combination.
Yeah.
Couple more facts. Next one is that when Hunter asks Becky to think of her favorite wrestlers, she names Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Mankind. Another WWF wrestler who's mentioned did not make the final cut of the film was Owen Hart. So they had said it, his name, and then cut it, who actually fell 78 feet to his death from the rafters of the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri during a live pay-per-view event.
Dang, dude. They couldn't pay homage to the true fall guy.
Yeah, right? Honestly. But also imagine paying for pay-per-view like $80 and then just watching a guy die.
That'd be worth it. I'd be
Also,
like, I'm glad I paid for this.
why would you jump 78 feet to the ring?
A
Bad
hell of an
choice.
elbow drop.
Bad choice. It's 78 feet?
Yeah.
You
No,
could
I
drown in an inch of water.
what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. It's you so you could die at 78 feet, obviously.
Did you know that like commercial airliners cruise at 42,000 feet and you could die in an inch of water?
You could drown, man, I'm telling you. They're the same, but it's different,
It's
okay?
different. You gotta think about it.
Next, when Hunter first calls Becky, her cell phone plays Warrant's Cherry Pie as a ringtone. The phone is sitting on a pizza box. This is a likely reference to the fact that the song was originally written on a pizza box by lead singer Janie Lane. And then the box is on display at a Hard Rock Cafe in Florida.
Florida,
Florida.
and you could die in an inch of water.
It all adds up. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
It does. It does. All the lines they're connecting. All the well, the dots are